Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in Modern. Today we're looking at Prowess Aggro. Prowess is an aggro deck that plays a mix of cheap burn spells and cantrips alongside small prowess creatures that benefit from them. Key cards in the deck are Dragon's Rage Channeler, Monastery Swiftspear, and Soulscar Mage. The usual play pattern of the deck is to run out a bunch of small prowess creatures, chip away at the opponent, then cast a bunch of spells on the same turn for one big attack. The deck is interested in any non-creature spell that costs 1 or less and either draws a card or deals damage. Lava Dart is notable in that it provides 2 prowess triggers with only 1 card. Bedlam Reveler is a way to recoup cards if you run out of gas. The deck can be built as either blue-red or mono-red, though both function mostly the same way, with blue gaining access to counterspells in the sideboard. Some versions cut all even mono value cards to play Obosh as a companion. I consider this not to be worth it since you lose access to many important spells such as Monomorphose and Bedlam Reveler. Otherwise, the deck is extremely straightforward. Prowess is good against anything aggro decks normally are and bad against decks with lots of removal. It also loses hard to Chalice of the Void. Personally, I consider Prowess to be an inferior version of Burn. It requires more of a correct combination of cards, doesn't have the same reach, and there's easier counterplay to it since it relies so heavily on creatures.
Oh god, am I advocating people play Burn? Never mind, Prowess is way better.
On a positive note, the deck is a good choice for newer, inexperienced players and is relatively cheap. Notably, the mono-red version is significantly less expensive and one of the cheapest decks in the format. Tips and tricks. The trample from Crash Through applies only to creatures you controlled when you cast it. If you draw and cast Swiftspear afterwards, it won't have trample. Soulscar Mage transforming burn spells into -1 counters can matter in various situations. You can kill a large toughness creature over multiple turns. It kills creatures when pump abilities wear off, such as infect creatures. If you target a returned Undying creature from the Yawgmoth deck, it won't come back since all state-based actions apply simultaneously. The first state is of a creature with both +1 and -1 counters on it. The second state is it being in the graveyard. When Undying checks, it looks back and sees only that there was a +1 counter on it, so it won't come back. You can reduce the number of counters on Hangerback Walker, although like Undying creatures, don't kill it outright with one spell since then it will make Thopters. If you run bounce spells in the blue version, you can bounce Bedlam Reveler for value. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Prowess. I want to thank my fellow players in the Magic community for whom sharing their experiences helps make these guides possible. You can find additional resources, such as an up-to-date deck list, in the description. If you think I left out anything important or got something wrong, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned to see what deck we look at next time.